So today I was sitting at my teacher's desk, having a good time, minding my own business, when 3 of my 1252 E&I class came up to me and they said, "Mister, we have something to say to you." And I was like, "Okay, what is it?" They say, "You haven't made any story times for us. Why not? You're our favorite teacher. You should make the story time for us." I was like, "Well, okay, well, give me something to talk about then. Give me something to discuss." They say, "Mister, right, talk about anything." I said, "Well, tell me something then." I say, "Mister, what if we tell you about all the cheating that's happened throughout the year?" I was like, "Oh, that's juicy. I like that. Tell me what you do." They say, "Okay, mister, we'll tell you. First thing you need to know is if you see girls sitting at the back of the class, don't trust them." I'm like, "Why?" They say they have their iPad out at the desk, sitting up, but they have their phones sitting there. And they're on the phone throughout the lesson. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's good to know. Thank you for telling me that. What else?" I said, "Yes, mister. When they hide the phones, they hide them in the walls, they hide them at the projector, even underneath the table. They will hide the phones from them so nobody can catch them." I was like, "All right, okay, that's good. Spill the beans. Tell me how you would cheat in the exams." I say, "Oh, mister, if we have 2 girls sitting next to each other in the exam, they will just swap the papers and then they will solve it and swap it back. One other girl would be sitting like this, for example. She has notes underneath her and she's reading from the notes, and they do all sorts of little cheating methods." I was like, okay, keep telling me more." They say, yes, even we take a copy of the paper like this, 1 and then 2 and then 3, all the versions, they share it with each other and then they solve all the versions. I was like, okay, well, that's good to know. I think I already knew that. That's why the first people that get the exam do bad and everybody else seems to get 100s. Like, yes, not only that, this girl over here told me a little mini story about the entry exams. They even cheated in that. I was like, "How?" I said, "Okay, there's a girl from CEI. She needed help with this math and she wasn't very good. So I helped her. I gave her all the answers and she passed and she got in. And the funny thing is, the girl that passed, that got in, she's getting hundreds and hundreds in all of her exams. But this one is not getting hundreds. So the tables have turned over there." I was like, "Okay, what about in my class? Do you ever cheat in my class?" And then, I was watching them, eyes open like this, saying, "Do you? Yes? No?" And they said, no, mister, we're too terrified, we're too scared to cheat in your class." I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yes, we heard stories about you." "Oh, really? Well, what kind of stories did you hear?" They say, "Oh, we heard that there was another class over there and you caught 2 girls cheating and you gave them zeros and then you started making them sit at the front of the class right here in order to do the test." I was like, "Yep, that's exactly correct." And I said, "I will not mark the exam unless they 2 are sitting at the front." "That's true. What else did you hear?" Say, "Oh, we also heard that you caught some boys cheating and you gave them 0 with no makeup." I'm like, yep, that's 100% true." And I was like, "Even in our class, there was 2 girls sitting at the back and you heard them talking and you gave them zeros as well. I remember that too." I was like, "Yep, I gave them zeros too because they were talking. That's right. Is there a problem over here?" Like, "No, that's not a problem. Of course, this is why we are scared and we don't cheat in your class." I was like, "Yes, good. Well, I'm glad that you don't cheat in my class. So now that I have all this information," I said, "I will now make life harder for the other students." And I said, "What else? Give me one more piece of information that you might have." He said, "Okay, there was a boy in the boys' side." I was like, "Oh," and they was like, yeah, listen, he messaged me." I was like, "Oh." I said, "What did he say?" He said he messaged me saying, 'Thank you. I copied your English exam fully and I got 100% on this exam.'" I was like, "Oh, okay, well, that's good." He said, "No, mister, I only got 95% on the exam, the same paper. For some reason, I got less." I was like, "Well, that's what you get, right, for cheating." He said, "That's not all." And random girl over here spoke up and she said to me, "Yes, we were cheating. We had 2 different versions of the exam. And then we all got the answers and we solved the exam." I was like, "Okay, that's good." And then, well, it's obviously not good, it's bad, but continue, tell me more. They say, "We solved the exam and we only got 50%. I was like, "Really? Why?" I said, yes, they all got 50% because the teacher combined the 2. That's clever. I'm going to do that too. And that means the ones who were cheating got 50% and ones who were studying actually got 100% because they studied." So there you go. See, this is why you should study. And they say, "Oh, that's not all. We have another teacher who gives us online quizzes and purposely the answer key is wrong. We didn't know this, so we got the answer key and we all got the answers wrong. But the ones who didn't cheat managed to get the answers correct." I was like, "I like this. That gave me some more examples and ideas." So that basically means next year, whoever I teach, I'm going to be not so happy. That'll be fun for me. Okay, thank you.